Good afternoon or evening or morning to everyone who's joining for this webinar called the AI for Genealogy from Zero to Hero. I'm hoping that it will help those of you who have dabbled in the use of artificial intelligence for your genealogy pursuits, right through to those who are right at the beginning and have no idea about how AI can help you. I've found that AI has given me a license to really up my skills as a research assistant, if you like, and one who loves to connect and discover and certainly to help generate my family tree. And I keep my archives in the program called We Are, so that might be familiar to you who are listening, weare.xyz. And I thought for today's session, I would focus in on how you can prepare your ancestral stories using AI assistance. So yes, artificial intelligence can help genealogists with your research, although you don't use it as a tool like Google to find answers to questions. You use it in a very different way, and I'll touch on that during the presentation. It can help you piece together the puzzles of your family history. We know that because you can ask it to do certain things with our documents that we've found through our research and make more sense of the information that's showing. Using AI, I believe that genealogists can really find more connections between these historical records by identifying the patterns and similarities. I'm not sure if you've tried that yet, whether you've actually used a document in a tool like ChatGPT to have it unpack things and give you a summary, for example. We'll cover some of that today as well. And AI can help collate your information from a whole range of sources and help you automatically put your family tree together. AI doesn't work alone. It needs a human, a real person, a real genealogist to make use of the tool and to bring everything to life. What are the benefits of this? Oh, one of the things that I should say up front, that it's really easy. I'm sure some of you who've already dabbled in, say, ChatGPT 3 have seen how easy it is, because you're just communicating using words typed in from your keyboard. And it's actually able to change your perspective, not just in genealogy, but in a whole range of different ways, in your business, in your personal life, your ability to organize things, and perhaps even to write your stories. I find that AI is efficient. If we're using this software, we're really using powerful automated tools, as you know, and we can use these as researchers to perform tasks that previously took us months or even years in our research. I'm not sure about you, but I know I've been at this game for many decades, and things move real slow in the beginning. And I'm finding now, with the help of AI, I can speed things up. I figure that will help me. Maybe I can keep going for another decade in my research. I don't know. I hope you do too. And AI is revealing. It helps us to process vast amounts of data rapidly and search for those patterns that we may have previously missed. I don't know about you, but when I'm looking at an old census record, I sometimes miss vital clues that I should take note of. If I give that census record as an image, a JPEG, to an AI tool and have it summarize it, it can often find those missing pieces that I've not yet seen. So it really is leading to new discoveries and breakthroughs in our particular field, in genealogical research. But there's such a lot of angst about it. People are still worried, oh my goodness, am I giving away all of my family secrets and sharing them to the world? You've got the choice. You don't have to share what you use inside your tool, such as ChatGPT. You can make some amendments for yourself, and you can make sure that what you're using the tool for is really to help you in your own personal journey. And I've been reading a lot lately. As you can imagine, I keep myself up to date as often as I can with what's new and emerging in the artificial intelligence world related to how it's revolutionizing genealogy. And I read a book called Co-Intelligence. I'm not sure if you've seen that. It's by the writer called Ethan Mollick. I might actually just put that into the text chat for you so that you can go and look it up if you're not aware of it. It's called Co-Intelligence. And I think it has a subtitle. I can't remember all of that, but it's by Ethan Mollick. So if you Google that, you'll find that it's available to purchase from Amazon, probably other places as well, but I'm hoping that you're familiar with how you download and purchase from Amazon. I really advise that you do have a look at this book. Even just reading the first few pages of it that you can do from Amazon is worthwhile. Ethan has a particular way of presenting what might be considered really complex and difficult information in a very simplistic way. And he is really saying in his book that if we are smart in our use of artificial intelligence, we are really operating in a field of co-intelligence, which has a better ring to it in my mind. Artificial has that kind of negative feeling about it, where co-intelligence makes a lot more sense. So I thought today I'd take us through a process that will cover how you can involve yourself in a co-intelligence project. So I've taken my lead from what Ethan has had to say, and I've put together a process. And I'll just describe that process in these few slides, and then I'm going to demonstrate it for you. So we've got the table of contents there, but I'll just go straight to this slide here. And let me just make sure that that's big enough for you to read. In fact, what I might do, I think we have the option here, yeah. Present full screen. In this set of instructions, we're going to look at the concept of AI and genealogy and the benefits, and then the objective will be outline what you're going to learn in this project. So getting started with your AI tools, one needs to understand that there are many AI tools available now. You've heard many names bandied about: ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude, and all these fanciful names that are really the names of the tools themselves that you can either pay for or get for free. You'll need to know how to access these tools, whether or not you want to pay for them or get them for free. And we really need to know, well, what are the practical ways in which we can make these tools apply to our genealogy journey. In the project, I'm going to focus in on how an AI tool can help with the writing of an ancestral story under 4 separate types. And I've based these on the way in which you can set them out in the tool called weare.xyz. If you're familiar with that program, you'll know that you can write up stories for your ancestors as either a biography, a place narrative, an occasion narrative, and an artifact narrative. Of course, the biography can be short or it can be quite extensive, but it actually helps you detail the life of an ancestor. you can use AI to help explore the geographical and the historical significance of family-related locations. And in the occasion narrative, you can get AI to help document family events, such as those that you know would have taken place in your family, and maybe have AI-generated sequences and even dialogues if you wish. Artifact narrative, an AI can help you delve into the history and the journey of a family archived artifact through AI descriptions as an example. And I'll show you the process with those loosely, not loosely, that's the wrong word for me to choose, briefly today. I won't be able to cover everything in the time we have together, but we'll do our best. The first things to do when you're wanting to start your journey and get into your co-intelligence projects is to choose which narrative type you want. You can have all four if you want, but initially you want to keep it simple and just choose one and then collect the data you need for it. You'll have research that you can draw on. You'll have knowledge that you have from family members. And then you can use the AI tools to help craft that narrative, and then use the AI tool again to help you review it and edit. That last little bit is something that many people miss out on doing. They believe that once it's created your story, that's the end of it. In fact, the AI tool can help you refine it and make it even better. A different tool, perhaps, or even the same tool. The AI integration is where you direct it at each step so that you can enhance the narrative and ensure its accuracy. Sometimes you might want to lapse into a little bit of literary license where you don't have the facts on your family and you create something that is in the creative realm rather than in the factual realm. I do that quite a lot. And I know that some people really like the way I do that, others do not. The tips for beginners: keep things small. Start with a manageable project, such as a single event or a brief biography. Now, for many of us who've been working on archiving our family stories for a while, we would have a plethora of places to start. But for those who are right at the beginning, you might choose maybe just a little brief biography on your great grandmama. And that will help you break down that brick wall, if you like, or to get over that writer's block on how to get started. You can experiment, you can try different tools, and you can get community feedback. And I'll touch on where you can get community feedback from our Facebook group called Genealogy and Artificial Intelligence. I know that some of you are already members in that group. There are ways, of course, to enhance your learning. I've got a course for you called Chat GPT for genealogy. But that's just one of many. You'll notice that they are popping up everywhere. If you go to places like Udemy or Coursera, or even to Google, I saw one this morning. Google themselves have a how to use AI program for you. And I think that one was $75. And some of these vary in price, but one of the best things you can do for yourself at the beginning of your journey is to go through a course where you can be guided by lessons, modules, and examples. So this is your call to action today, to embark on a journey to bring your family history to life with AI-assisted storytelling toolkit. And in the chat section of Zoom today, you will have received a copy of parts of your toolkit. And so there are two pieces there that you may have already downloaded. And when I'm uploading the recording of this. I'll add the links to where you can find those later. So whether you're documenting biographies, places, occasions, artifacts, the toolkit can provide instructions and easy-to-use AI tools. And this will help you to captivate your family story. There are some guides that I have put in place into my academy. These are all free, and I'll show you those and then give you links to them. There are 4 of those, and you've got 2 of them already downloaded if you've done that from the chat panel. And this allows you to explore your family's past with a blend of your traditional research and modern technology. I'm still working on these. I mean, this is a whole new field, and we don't have a great amount of guides available for those who want to dabble in this particular way of creating your ancestral stories. So I'm hoping that you find the guides useful. So that's the end of the pitch today. And now I'm going to go into the demonstration of how you can do it.